Apparently, being a cantankerous blowhard on air isn't conducive to maintaining a great work environment. Who would have thought it? Just 2 weeks after it was revealed that venerable MSNBC gazbag Chris Matthews had paid $400,000 to settle a sexual harassment claim back in 1999, 3 former guests and 2 former producers on Matthews' Hardball told the Daily Caller that the show was a veritable saturnalia of aggressive sexism and tyrannical behavior. 2 former NBC producers independently alleged Matthews would rate the looks of his female guests on a scale and said Matthews was so abusive that staff joked about being battered women, the report, published Saturday, claims. The interviews in total paint Matthews as a tyrant liable to fly off the handle at the slightest mistake, who was eager to objectify women and made inappropriate sexual comments appear to be a matter of course for someone in his position. All of the sources chose to remain anonymous because of the retaliation they thought they would face within the network or within the media sphere, citing what happened to those who came forward about sexual harassment at Fox News. Trending, Trump finds way for post office to make money again, charged liberal organization. Sadly, I know other women who won't even be an anonymous source regarding Chris Matthews, because they're that concerned about the door closing on career opportunities in media, one source said. However, what they had to say should be, in any decent world, enough to finish Matthews. Among the damning revelations about the longtime MSNBC host was that he would refer to female guests using terms such as cutie and sweetie pie and would make other boorish remarks involving women. He would eye down a woman who walked on set or comment on their features or what they were wearing, a former producer alleged, saying that Matthews appeared to be undressing them visually. He would objectify them and interrupt them in a way that he would never do to his male guests, the producer said. He has a very outdated view of women. Another former producer said that Matthews would engage in teenage boy stunts like rating which female guest was the hottest of the week. And the harassment wasn't just sexual in nature, either. The 2 former producers independently referred to incidents involved screaming at staffers, throwing objects around, and generally demeaning guests and the people who worked for him, the Daily Caller noted. I would describe it as verbal abuse, one producer said. The screaming is beyond the screaming you've ever heard. You just feel so under attack. He did it so openly, they added. It's not just sexual harassment. What are you supposed to do when somebody is verbally abusing you and attacking you this way? Related, companies spread more than holiday cheer in Trump's America after tax bill. One individual who witnessed the Hardball host dressing down his staffer during a show as being worthless and an idiot said they had never seen such a thing elsewhere in television. Walking into the studio that day felt like walking into someone else's unhappy home, said a witness. There was a sense of unease that was obvious from the outset, and I remember at one point hearing Matthews shouting in the distance. If you think that the revelations couldn't get any worse when it involves Matthews, consider that, according to Fox News, NBC refuses to say whether or not Matthews will face other sexual harassment allegations. From the sound of things, this could be just the beginning for the embattled MSNBC host. That prospect definitely won't be sending a thrill up his leg. Please like and share on Facebook and Twitter with your thoughts on these latest accusations against Chris Matthews. What do you think should happen to Chris Matthews? Scroll down to comment below.